Hey guys, today I'll show you how to detect incoming or outgoing calls in Android while your app is running or not running. I'm using Android Studio 3.2. Let's start with a new Android project. I'll name it Call Recorder. Okay, I click next. I'll select basic activity, click next and finish. Okay, let the things get ready. So this is our UI, our main activity. So we will start with adding a class. We'll call it call receiver and click OK. Now this call receiver we will extend from broadcast receiver. Okay, click here to implement methods. Okay, so here is our own receive method. This method is going to be executed for all incoming and outgoing calls. So what we are going to do here is write some piece of code to detect when the call starts and when the call ends. So we start with detecting when the call starts. We write if intent.getExtraString telephony manager dot extra state dot equals telephony manager dot extra state of hook. Here you'll write the code when the call starts. So what we will do is we will show a message, a toast here that the call started. Let's write a small function to show the toast so that we don't need to repeat the code. So let's write void show toast, and it takes context and a string message that we want to show. So we say toast is equal to toast dot make text. We pass the context and the message, and we show it. We show it for the longer span of time so that we can see the message properly. And let's set the toast location as well. Set gravity. We will show it in center, and we pass 0 as x offset and 0 as y offset. Then we just show the toast. Okay, so here we will say show toast call started. Okay, we have to pass the context as well. Right, so next we detect when the call ends. So we will write else if same. Let's copy and paste to make this quick. And this time we will match with extra state. Okay, so when this is true, that means the call has ended, and we will just show the toast again. We say call ended dot 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 and dot 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 here. Okay, so this is our broadcast receiver. So next what we have to do is we have to set the permissions in the manifest. So let's add a permission. Okay, user permission. We say Android dot permission dot phone state. Okay, because we are reading the phone state in our code, so we had to add this permission as well. So next what we have to do is we have to register our receiver here in the manifest. So in this application tag we write receiver. Okay, and see with the IntelliSense, so you can just press enter and we get our receiver class. Let's call receiver, and we need to specify few attributes. Enabled, we have to set true, and we need to set oops, exported true. Let's close this. So what our intent filter will have is action, and name is going to be Android dot intent dot action dot phone state. Right, so that's it. We have registered the receiver here, and we have added the user permission here. So what is next is, in addition to specifying your permission here, we need to ask for permissions at runtime as well. So what we do is we go to our main activity, and on create we check whether we have the permissions. If not, we will ask user to grant us the permissions that we need. So we write if context compact dot check permission. Okay, and we need to pass the context, so we pass this, and what permission we want to check is read phone state. So we write manifest dot permissions dot read phone state as this second one. Okay, so if this is not equal to package manager dot permission granted. So if we don't have this permission, we have to ask for this permission. And how do we do that is we write app compact dot request permission. We pass this, and we pass a new string string array in which we will pass our permissions. Manifest dot permission dot read phone state. Okay, and we pass 1 in request code. So that's it. Let's run the app. I will click OK. Okay, our emulator is launching. Okay, so here we open the app. We don't have the permission to read phone state, so it's asking for the permission. We have to click allow. Let's try to make a call now. Let's bring up the dialer. We will call at 1 2 3. Okay, I click call. We see the call started. Okay, so if I hang up, oh, we don't see anything. Something is wrong. Let's see, go to our call receiver, call ended. We are checking with the wrong permission. So what we have to check with is extra state idle. Here we go. Let's run the app again. This time it should not ask for the permissions again because we have already granted it. So let's try again. Bring up the dialer. We call 1 2 3. Okay, see, we get the message call started. Now we hang up. We get the message call ended. Okay, let's test this for incoming calls now. We click here and we say call device. I answer this. I get message call started, and when I hang up, I get message call ended. So we tested this while our app was running. So let's close our app and see if this works. We close our app. We bring up the dialer. Okay, so we call again and we see the message call started. We hang up. We see the message call ended, and we again make a call to device. We answer that. We see the message call started, and we hang up. We see the message call ended. So in addition of this, you can also detect when your phone is ringing before the call has been answered. So for that, what you do is we write one more else and test for one more condition. Here we say intent. Okay, let's copy and paste again. I copy this entire thing and I paste it here. This time I show the message incoming call, and for that I will have to check extra state ringing, this guy here. So let's run our app again. Let me bring up the emulator. So let me make a call. I see this message incoming call while the phone is ringing, and when I answer the call I see the message call started, and when I hang up I see the message call ended. Let's one more time close the app and test if this is working while the app is not running. So we call again. I see call started. We hang up. We see call ended. And then we call the device. I see the message incoming call while the phone is ringing. And when I answer the call, I see the message call started. And when I hang up, I see the message call ended. So I will put a link for the source code in the description. If you wish, you can subscribe the channel. If not, it's still okay.